Breaking news: Fulani herdsmen destroys Jigawa. Several killed, injured as Fulani herdsmen and farmer clashes in Jigawa. Many killed. You see, when the South stood together, southern governors, and thank God for God and thank God for, Sunday Igboho. Yes, Sunday Igboho was the man who constantly continued to call it up and said, no, this is unjust. This must not be done. The Fulani herdsmen are going to destroy the South. Oh, they better stand up. Oh, although the federal government was against, Sunday Igboho, we saw that he made the southern governors to stand together and to put a law called anti-grazing law. At the end of the day, we saw that uh, the Fulanis had to go back, although they are still in some areas of the south locking around and trying to do one thing or another. But we know that it's not business as usual. We know that there's a bit of difference here and there. So as we speak, you know, in the as we speak in the north now, Fulani herdsmen have to go back home. Going back home, we can see that there's trouble. There is real fire on the mountain because they have to go back home. They've gone back home now. They are dealing with the farmers. Let's get all the details. Several killed, injured as Fulani herdsmen clashes with farmers and destroy the people in Jigawa state. Several people were said to have been killed and injured in a bloody clash between Fulani herdsmen and farmers in Gari local government area of Jigawa state. Reports from the state indicate that the crisis started last week when the Fulani herdsmen allegedly attacked a farmer on his farm near Gari town, killed him and destroyed the rice farm completely. A resident of Gari town who claimed anonymity told our correspondent on phone that 6 Fulani herdsmen were killed and 3 farmers were also killed during the clash. This has continued to be a serious ongoing issue right now in Jigawa state. Since the Fulanis returned from the south, they are destabilizing the north with their cattle. According to him, it was the Fulanis who attacked the youth while on the farm and killed him. When farmers in the town got to know, the people went and launched a reciprocal attack on Fulanis in their market because it was a market day. 6 people were killed. The Fulani herdsmen attacked and killed 2 travelers in the bush, he stated. The Jigawa State Police Command, through the public relation officer, PPRO, confirmed the clash and said but normalcy has returned in the area as security are on the ground watching to curtail the situation. Since the Fulanis returned from the south, this has continued to be a problem in the north. The public relation officer ASP Lawa, while speaking on the mobile phone, said there was a serious crisis between the Fulani herdsmen and farmers in Gari local government area, where 2 people were killed and 5 sustained serious degree of injuries in Gari town in the villages as well. ASP Lawa said the commissioner of police in the state, Mr. Saliu Aliyu, and the deputy governor of the state had visited the area. The police command image maker said the police arrested 10 persons in connection of the clash and continue to speak against people clashing with one another as they need to work together in harmony. The Fulanis have come back and they need to graze their cattle. They need to graze their cattle has been the subject of discussion for a while now. They need to graze their cattle, yet they are committing all forms of crime. They need to graze their cattle. This was what they were doing, in the south. That the southern governors had to make a statement saying these guys had to go. Okay, they had to go. They have to go, and thank God that the southern governors took that position. And that's why I was in shock when the governor of Edo State did not want to sign. I was wondering what exactly the problem was, because you can see what's happening to your people. You can see that these people do not care about you or your people. All they care about, honestly speaking, is themselves. If they don't see food to give to their cow, they will take you as the human being to become the food for the cow. And yet you keep quiet and you say everything is going on fine. You keep quiet and you say everything is going on fine. So this has been serious issues and things that have been going on, and Nigerians are, thank God for the South. Yeah, we quickly saw that the Southern governor said this cannot happen. They stood up against it, they kicked against it, and sadly, the Fulani had to go. Buhari was very unhappy about it. Was not happy. He wanted the Fulanis to remain and to begin to afflict the people and commit all forms of crime and atrocities. But guess what? The people said, no, you can't stay. You can't stay. You have to go. You have to go, And thank God when he left, we saw what began to happen. We saw that things began to take shape, and today it's no longer as it used to be. There are still some of them, they're causing trouble in the south, but it's not as bad as it used to be. No, it's not as bad. People can, to a large extent now, farmers can go to their farm apart from all the insecurity and other things going on. But the farmer header clashes has really, really subsided, in the southern region. Thank God, that the farmers, that the governors finally came to their senses and took a stand to say we cannot allow our people to die needlessly because Buhari and his Fulanis want to graze their cattle. So this is what is going on now. We told you the other day in one of the northern states as well. That's how the Fulani herdsmen, they go there, they destroy people's farm, and if you say no, they kill the people, just like what they were doing in the south. They're already doing it in the north. There's you can't if you like pour all the water in the leopard on the leopard. It won't change its skin. It won't change it. It won't change it. The skin, it will not change it. It will remain the way it is. You see that those spots, it will be there. It will be very there. So these are part of the things that are going on, and people are beginning to say enough is enough. Fulani herdsmen, enough is enough. Your regime is over. Enough is enough. We cannot curtail and begin to condone this nonsense and the excesses you keep, carrying around and doing. We can't deal. We're tired. We can't deal. Enough is enough. We just can't deal. Well, these are some of the things happening now. We're very grateful to God that, thank God, normalcy is returns to the area. But everyone has to be careful and cautious of this Fulani herdsmen. Okay, whatever state you find yourself, be very careful and cautious, because these people, they don't, all they care about is the cow. Okay, if you're not a cow, they don't care for you. It's like Buhari. If you're not a cow, there's nothing he's doing with you. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. God bless you. Do have a lovely and a fantastic day. From us, it's bye for now. Bye. Have a good day. Bye.